Here we go. Well,
Yeah.
I'm together here with Mike and Nissimo, and he's gonna make a video about the server, and he asked me to do an interview. So we're here at spawn at this moment, where everybody starts, and I'm gonna do a little tour to the spawn and what the server is about. I'm not an English speaker by myself, so some of my language may sound a bit strange, but you get used to it. Okay, we start at spawn. At the left you have the signs that says like who's mods, who's admin, so if you have questions you can always message those persons for questions about the server. Basically some of the basic signs at spawn like direct you to the forum and to the dynamap. And the dynamap is actually something interesting. It's like a map from the server that shows every location, health and armor of every player. So on this server it's per PvP, there's no way to hide in any way. Some people like it, some people hate it. It's just a personal choice you have to make. Okay, let's continue a little bit. Well, some people like to donate to the server. Since I host it myself, we're gonna keep it online with donations a bit. And well, we have some information here. It's funny, but maybe some like it, some don't. Just have a look if you like the server.
So far, so good.
So, okay, let's see. Well, there's some basic signs about what you can do. Like, since it's a full PvP server, and it's gonna have a lot of changes also, because we're working on plugins still. On most servers, TNT is not explodable. On this server, it will be. So, actually, there's no way to build a base that you can hide in from PvP, because we like to keep the PvP up. Something we do have added is we use factions. That means you can get land by the amount of people you have, claim it, and you can lose it by dying in PvP. And if you're ever gonna fight somebody's base, you can build a TNT cannon, and you can actually destroy their walls, destroy their buildings with TNT.
Really?
And
I did not
yeah.
know that.
Yeah, you can. It's updated on 15 August, and Obsidian will be destroyable. So there's no way to hide on this server.
That's good.
But we changed something else too. In the past, factions could even be attacked when they're offline. Well, I don't like that if you can have the option to destroy Obsidian. So from now on, factions who are offline cannot be attacked anymore.
Interesting. Okay, so how about you show us around the main things around here, and you tell us about them.
Sure. Well, we made a basic spawn. We had an old one first, and that's basically blown up because we've been working on a new one for the last 3 weeks. And it basically gives like a little bit for everybody. Like for new players, we have the Poor Man shop. It sells you some basic tools for people who play for the first time. And you start with $50 on the server, in-game money, to buy some basic kit. So that's how new players start.
That's good, and it helps a lot of people. Sometimes see a lot of people come in there and they have no idea what to do.
Yeah, they're like, what should I do? Like, how should I make an item? It's like, okay, let's buy a pickaxe and a shovel and see what we can do with it once we're outside spawn and wandering in the wilderness, hoping to survive. Try to evade people who try to kill him.
Oh, this is kind of funny. Actually, my first day on here, me and my friend Ninja, we were being chased by somebody for a while, like a really long time. We were trying to outrun him. I think his name was Repes or something.
Yeah, the name sounds a bit, but there's so many people on them I can't remember all the names, so I don't know for sure.
Well, it was funny. We were being chased, and we actually, for his sake of him chasing us, we found a very good base, and we got lucky finding a lot of diamonds and iron ore. So it was very fun. So in a way, we thanked him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So let's go on with the tour.
Okay, let's see. Well, the spawn gives some basic features. You have like a bank where we're gonna walk to now. It's the big dollar building that we see in front of us now.
Yeah, I've been to it. It has a lot of nice customs to it.
Yeah, it's just a basic building where you can sell the most valuable materials. You can sell them by small or big amounts. People who sell them in bigger amounts get some extra money for it.
I noticed that the gold section only has the ignites. Why is that?
Well, there's no particular reason for it. We were like, gold is pretty rare to get sometimes for some people, so we had to sell them by blocks. Well, that means they have to prompt pretty much for new players to sell it for the first time. That's why we used ingots instead of blocks. Else they have to wait too long for it to sell it.
That is true. Gold is hard to find, so you have it right there. Okay, so now about the clans and territories. In any concept, how does a person will gain more land for bigger?
Okay, I'll explain that. We use factions for the land, and for every person that joins a faction, they get 10 basic power. And to claim one piece of land that's 16 by 16, you use 1 power basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if you have a 3-player clan, like a small clan, you have a max power of 30. That means you can claim 30 lands. But here comes the thing that many people mistake at the start when they don't know factions. If you actually use all that land, and you're gonna die even once, every death you lose 3 power. So if you claim 30 lands and you have 30 power, after you're dead you only have 27 power left. So 3 of that land is not supported, and the enemy can take it from you then.
Yes. I've noticed that that's happening when we were PvPing. And
So
I also noticed this, that when your skills, some people might be stronger than you because of the sword skills.
yes, they are. Like, people who play are pretty long. They get higher weapon skills, acrobatic skills to evade damage. So basically, there are people who are stronger. Yes.
Yes, I've noticed that, and it's actually a very good thing, I think, because in most servers you would go into PvP and everybody would be equal.
True.
So
That's true.
this actually makes it easier for people to see who's strong and who's weak. Survival of the fittest, pretty much.
Yeah, it is. It is. People who've been training a lot and spending much time in it, they can be stronger in PvP or stronger in finding more rare materials by training their mining. There's lots of options, basically.
Yes. So, what do you see yourself in doing for the 1.8 update coming up?
Well, that's actually going to be a surprise, because since there's not enough information about 1.8 yet, we just have to see what's going to happen, like what the change is going to be. The most fearsome change that's going to happen is that we might have to regenerate a new map.
Yes, that is actually going to be happening. The new map will have to happen. It's been going around a lot.
Yeah. Well, basically, we're not going to change anything on 1.8 on the server. We're just going to see what the game will add and try to adjust to what it's going to add. We'll try to keep all the plugins that we have to make the server the way it is available, and we'll probably wait a moment before we're actually going to upgrade to 1.8, so everything keeps stable and good running.
Alright. That's pretty good. Okay, so how about we go around to the mob arena and you show us around there for a little bit?
Sure. Let's go to the big one first. Now, the mob arena is just the basic building we started building off, and after that we started building the spawner around. It's a feature many people like, because it's like adds something new to the game that most servers don't have. It's like an arena. Well, I think we actually should. Well, are we gonna play it or we're gonna look at it?
Let's play one round and then die.
1 round. Yeah, let's do a quick round.
I have a lot of stuff on me, but yeah, so we can't play. I forgot.
No,
So
let's skip that.
let's just look around it, I guess.
Let's look around. Oh, okay, let's look around in the arena itself.
Yeah.
Follow me. A mob arena is basically a game where players play versus mobs in it. And it's a round-based system, and the higher you get in rounds, the more rewards you're gonna get. And for every mob you kill, you get some money, you get rewards and skill points for fighting the mobs. There is an entrance fee though, because if there was no entrance fee, people would play so much that they would abuse the system.
It's true, and some people do abuse the system.
Yeah, we actually increased the price yesterday, doubled it, because some people were playing a bit too much in it.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
so this lottery you guys have, what is the reward in the lottery?
Oh, the lottery. Basically, the reward is 5k is the basic pot in it, and for everybody who buys a ticket, the pot will be increased by 1k money on top of that. And
Yes.
all the money together will be drawn every 24 hours. One person is the lucky person who wins the money.
So it's like a real lottery, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a real lottery. Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there anything else in this server that you are allowed to do or anything like that?
Well, the server is per PvP, so there are a few rules that be pretty harsh and strict to some. Like since we like to use TNT as a main weapon in faction wars to blow up each other's bases, we do not allow lava or water or any other thing like that that will prevent the TNT from exploding.
Interesting.
So you could not build your base with water lava walls. If you make like an extreme fountain in the middle of your base, like on top of your chest room,
Yes.
you have to take in consideration if that room is gonna get blown up and the water covers your chest and makes it impossible to raid, that's not allowed.
Interesting. Okay. Um. Okay. So, what other mods would you have in this server other than the
Well,
mob arena?
Um, let's have a look. Oh, we actually have so many plugins to work together that causes a balance. But one thing is we use an economy. It's basically a system where players can have money. They can build their own shop. They can do it in wellness with the risk of it getting blown up. Or you can rent a plot actual in the spawn with your faction to build a real big shop and sell stuff together.
Interesting. So it's pretty much like an economy right here.
Yeah, there's a basic economy going on.
I have a
People selling
question. No, wait, no, forget it.
Oh,
I thought it was the guy behind you flying, but he was on the staircase. You know how the staircase.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell something about cheating and X-ray plugins and everything people would like to do to hack. Like many people would like to use hack plugins, and it's a problem on a lot of servers. I've noticed.
Yes, it is.
So the basic thing is we use certain plugins that will make you unable to fly. If you try to fly, it will push you down, and the admins will get a notification that you tried to fly. So we
Really?
always know what you do. Yeah. And there's also some other cheats that makes you like speed attack. If somebody does that, the admins will instantly know because they get a message too because of a plugin we use.
That's interesting. So,
Yeah.
how do you keep the lag right here? Because I've been here and there has not been much lag, so it's pretty interesting.
Well, the lag is basically to do with the hardware we're using. Since I'm not renting the server, I'm actually hosting it from my own home, and
Really?
it's actually not even dedicated yet. I'm sharing it with my client at the moment.
That computer must be really strong.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong computer and it sucks out a lot of power from the net. Well, basically, the hardware we have and the internet connection is strong enough that will make the server lag free, because that's one of the principles I have on the server. You cannot have good PvP if you have lag. So we'll never upgrade the server in player slots or plugins if there is ever going to be lag.
Okay.
And something else, the server has 25 slots at the moment, and by all the hard work and donations people did, we're probably gonna expand next week to up to 50 slots or more.
Yes, I heard you guys are going to expand to 50.
Yeah.
So then have more people to come in, more donations, so it's all going to be very well for you.
Yeah, well, donations and more I'm not sure of, since there's gonna be more slots, there's no need for donations, but I still hope it keeps up and we can expand the server more and more.
Okay, well, any last things before we end this video?
Well, basically, if you like the server, try it out, see if you like it. It's a server, it's not meant for everybody, it's for a small public with the playstyle we have. I would say, try it out. You like it, you don't like it. Find a server that's better for you.
Okay guys, well that's the video, and I'll leave information for your server, Zask, and people will come in, I guess.
Cool. Thanks for the free advertisement, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, well that's all.